It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. Avery Bradley. White Howard. Anthony Melton. A.D. Anthony Davis. LeBron James. Once again, your home team.
Two Western teams have won the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game one of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards of all time. He's also tied for the most second-place winners. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron said, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. But a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Devontae Graham is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Ingram and it's the small forward. And for the Lakers, they've got Howard. D'Anthony Melton out there with Avery Bradley. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis at the 4 slot. You take a look at Los Angeles. Fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create runs. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
James, the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Williamson with it. Picked up by Davis. Ingram kicks to McCollum. That's good. It's Ingram with the assist. McCollum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pelicans. The pass to Howard. Inside. Kicks it out to James. It's over Ingram. James, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Graham finds McCollum. Now Valanciunas. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 3 over James. And that one's good. Ingram.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's good.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find it.
Kicks it out to McCollum. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Pass to Melton. LeBron outside. Back to Howard. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Holding his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Ingram. And good. And it takes him just outside the right iron and down. Ingram's got his second basket. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Blake Griffin is checked in for Howard. Tillman comes in for Davis. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James. Outside Griffin. Outside Westbrook. Melton feeling it out a bit. Back to Westbrook. Hits it from three-point range.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
McCollum up top. He's guarded by Melton. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Here's Williamson, banked in off the glass.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Williamson is skilled at finishing on the defense.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Williamson. And Jones subbed in for Javonte Green. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. Now, here's Melton. He's guarded by McCollum. For 3, Westbrook. Shots good. Griffin making the play. Westbrook's got 6.
That stroke is all about focus for Westbrook. When he's dialed in, he's got his balance, mark it up.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeed. Well done.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And the Pelicans with possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles. They double-team McCollum. And the rejection by Bradley. And again, it's the Lakers.
Counter-punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the Yorkman man.
Timeout called the Lakers. You take a look at Los Angeles. Break the higher seed. They start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task. And I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
And that one's good. Griffin.
They've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pelicans leading by 4. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Here's Jones. There's the steal.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic team.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. .59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot is good.
And since being selected first overall back in 2009, Blake Griffin has expanded his game, turning into a reliable jump shooter. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block him.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside. Pelicans shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Los Angeles trails by 3. Passes it to Griffin. Here's Tillman, covered by Nance.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Murphy hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Stolen by McCollum. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the New Orleans Pelicans. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be right back after this. We're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Larry Nance, C.J. McCollum out there with Jones. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Murphy in at the small forward position. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Now here's Westbrook. Over Nance. He hits the back iron and sends the shot. Westbrook's got 8 points.
You know, he gets such elevation on that jump shot, does Westbrook, and his concentration impeccable.
Cullen passes to Hernan Gomez. And he converts the layup. And Gomez has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's James. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So for the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Williamson comes in for Nance, and Devontae Graham subbed in for Jones. Now here's McCollum. He's got 11. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. With the drive. Drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 13.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Finished off by LeBron.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Here is Howard. The Pelicans make their last shot. James has a 2-pointer. And they recover it. Howard kicks to Westbrook. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For New Orleans, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the 7th. And the dunk by Williamson.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Timeout called the Lakers. Making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Ingram's checked in. Here's James. Melton kicks to LeBron. Drains it from beyond the arc. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Goes up, and the dunk by LeBron.
When LeBron's able to get into those passing lanes and come up with steals, he's looking to punish the defense at the other end.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram wide open, sinks the 3-pointer. Ingram's got 9 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Westbrook, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas.
Jackson Hayes.
Here's McCollum. He's got 13. Graham gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Graham's got his first 3 points of the game. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Outside Howard. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. McCollum makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Melton passes to LeBron. Back to Melton. And another 3 for the Lakers. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Howard. Tillman comes in for Davis. And Bradley subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones is checked in. Now here's Graham. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nice pass from the point guard, Graham there. Loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Tillman passes to Bradley. Here's Melton. They get it back. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 6.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Ingram outside. Back to Graham. Floats it up for Williamson. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Graham. Jones with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Jones tries in. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Griffin. Buries it from 3-point range. Griffin's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bradley can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Jones, the pass to Graham. Williamson trying to free himself up. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Maybe not the most consistent 3-point shooter. Graham certainly does have deep range, though.
Melton, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Melton's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers. 1 second left. And the rejection by Bradley. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, it looked like the ball really was moving there in the first half.
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. To start out playing this way, we got to continue it for 4 quarters.
I know that's your area of emphasis, Frank. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for Los Angeles, they hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offensive end. And that's a change. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away from them.
And, Kenny, what do you have to say about the Pelicans?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post game.
back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Avery Bradley. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's James in at the 3 slot. That's the glue starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
McCollum outside. Floats it up for Williamson.
My goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley.
And Bradley gets it to go.
You know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Graham surveying the floor. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for James.
Kendrick Nunn.
Graham against Bradley. And here's McCollum for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists in the game. Nunn. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
He's tipped. And here's the break. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Nunn's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Changing hands quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Lakers. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Larry Nance has checked in for Zion Williamson. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Nance, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Davis, the pass to Bradley. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Griffin's checked in for Los Angeles. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. It's blocked.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Bradley kicks to Davis. It's Bradley on the wing, covered by Nance. Griffin trying to get open, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Graham from outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Graham's got 12 in the game.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Davis, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Pelicans trail by 6. They double-team McCollum. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Westbrook against Jones. Teardrop shot. And Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And the Lakers making a change here. Tillman's checked in.
Tillman.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. And Gomez has got his second bucket.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And here's Bradley from three. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
The foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes is checked in for New Orleans.
Jackson Hayes.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Just 4 to shoot. Nance with no one around. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Nance has got 7 points in the game. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Driving the lane, and he banks into it. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. McCollum with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Outside, Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Hernan Gomez. Again, the Pelicans.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Checked in for Los Angeles. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Kendrick Nunn.
D'Anthony Melton.
Here's James. 9 points in the game so far. To the wing right side. Outside for Griffin. Over Hernan Gomez. Griffin's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Hernan Gomez passes to Jones. There's the double team with Westbrook. New Orleans moving the ball around. LeBron with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Griffin's shot is good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been outstanding. Closing out on shots and blocking of feet as well.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of...
New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. .51 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by McCollum.
He never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
Ingram against Griffin. Griffin with the steals. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Westbrook leading the charge. Outside Griffin. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Nance. And the jam by Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every week. Anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
McCollum outside. Shoots over Melton. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from McCollum.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Lakers ahead, leading by just 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Graham in at the 1. Valanciunas is checked in for Hayes.
Brandon Ingram.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Floats it up for Williamson. LeBron dishes to Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Avery Bradley comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Graham. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Over Nunn. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ingram.
And the stroke of Ingram, boy, just looks so pure coming off his hands.
Yes! And the foul. It's on Valanciunas.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And that free throw good from Nunn. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Graham kicks to Jones. As to Williamson. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Ingram, pass to Graham. Is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I think this is where Graham's savvy separates him from others. I mean, he just knows how to manufacture points against good defense.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
And Davis throws it down. Taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Now here's Graham. He's guarded by Melton. McCollum against Bradley. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from McCollum. Outside Bradley. Into the lane. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
McCollum add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots. He puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And another three for New Orleans.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Moment here now for an injury.